welcome back to the Trick Shift Garage. So today I wanted to do a follow-up video on the valve cover installation that I did a few months back. You can see that video for yourself by clicking the card at the top. It was probably about a weekend long process. It took 2 days to do it fully, by shooting the video and actually doing the repair itself. Normally it would probably take 1 day, but because I had to do all the video and getting the camera angles and shooting and explaining things instead of just being quiet and doing it myself, it took 2 days. But the job itself you could probably knock out in a day, maybe a half a day top, if you're really good and you know what you're doing. So here is, I'm just going to show you. Here is the new valve cover. As you can see here, it's pretty dry. Not much going on. I did notice there was some kind of oil or something. It might have been because of this vacuum tube going to the PCV, or it could be this oil filler cap. This is the original. And you can kind of see some oil coming up to the top. Maybe it could have been that. I'm suspecting the PCV because it seems like it's definitely surrounding that. But other than that, looking around, like where the gasket's supposed to seal it, it's pretty good. I don't see no excess oil around. You can see down here, let me get my camera angle better, but you can see down along there, it seems pretty good so far, right? But there's one more test, or should I say follow-up, that I need to do. I think it was in the beginning of 2020, I shot a video on how to replace your spark plugs for a 2007 to 2012 Nissan Altima. You can check that video out by the card at the top. What I thought would be a normal straight through process, changing spark plugs, is something that you can do on your own, really, to save money, and so you don't have to take it to a shop and pay someone else to do it. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Anyway, so I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward until I discovered that this cylinder, when I pulled out the ignition coil, this one was pretty much soaked in oil all the way through. This one had a little bit, no, I think this one was dry. This one and this one both had like a little bit of oil, but nothing too crazy. But they're not supposed to have oil in it at all. So that being said, I knew that it was going to be these seals around each spark plug hole that were failing, that was allowing oil to seep into the spark plug hole. There's no other way the oil can get in, right? So now I'm going to take the ignition coils off. I'll take all 4 off for you guys, just so you can see and we can confirm together that indeed the new valve cover with all new gaskets and seals did indeed fix the problem. So let's get started. All right, so before we touch anything electrical, it's always a good idea to unplug your battery. We don't want no shortages or anything happening, though nothing should happen, but we're going to go ahead and unplug it just to be on the safe side. All right, so in order to take off these ignition coils, all you really have to do is loosen up these 4 10mm bolts. So I'm just going to go ahead, loosen these up by hand. I really just got to break them loose. All right, I'll just go ahead, take out these bolts one at a time. There we go. And then we'll do one more. Okay, so now that we got The bolt's out. All we have to do is unplug the ignition coils themselves. And you basically just push this little tab here in the middle and out it comes. Not a big deal. Sometimes this wiring harness gets in my way. Alright, so we'll just slide those aside. Okay. Am I ready for the moment of truth? Alright, so this one again was the one that had gobs of oil. So let's go ahead and pull it out. Here we go. Ta-da! Clean. Clean, clean, clean. Not a drop of oil. That's what I like to see. This is how it should have been when I first changed my spark plugs. Can you see down there? Oh, look, you can see the metal on the bottom. You can see the spark plug this time. All right. I'm sold. I think this thing is fixed. All right, let's check the next one. This one I think was clear the first time. And yeah, it's good. Nice and dry. Nothing in there. Can we see? Yep, there's the spark plug. There's the bottom. Good old oil. All right, so that's good. 2 for 2. Let's do number 3. All right, this one's dry too. Very good. No oil. Let's see down there. No oil. Very good. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of excited right now because there's no oil anymore. All right, here's the last but not least, the 4th one. Man, this one is nice and dry too. Awesome. Is that coming out a little bit? Oh, that's fine. All right, check the hole. Again, no oil. Very good. So, you've seen it yourself. There's no more oil. This valve cover did the trick. It actually fixed the issue that I was having with the oil in the spark plug holes. So that's good. That's good. I'm happy. I'm relieved that you know, it's all fixed. The brand valve cover that I got, I think it was called MostPlus. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check it out for yourself. It did have good reviews when I did buy it, so I was thinking and hoping that it would actually do a good job, and so far so good. I replaced the valve cover, I think it was like 3 months ago or so. 3 or 4 months ago, I can't remember. It's all blur at this point, you know, doing all these repair videos. But yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with this valve cover from MostPlus. Hopefully you guys have the same outcome that I just had with your valve cover job. So MostPlus valve cover, good to go. So yeah, that's it as far as this video goes. I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. Like I said, you know, you guys were asking for it, and I just figured, you know, let me just follow up and make sure that you guys know that, you know, we're here, we're listening, we hear you. So this valve cover is good to go. That's it. Thanks for watching. Click that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Trick Shift Garage videos. We'll see you on the next one.